One of the reasons that I got into TMS as a career clinically is, as a resident, I remember early on meeting with a patient that describes how they'd been depressed and just unable to function and really do much of anything for a couple of decades. And then after a course of TMS, they felt like they were back in their early teen years, and it was something that they'd completely given up on. The ability to use in a non-invasive, essentially non-painful way to change brain activity, connectivity patterns, and I think strength of the synaptic connections between them through this magnetic stimulation, and to be able to change people's lives while we do that, to me is an incredible thing. So while I'm very excited about the science and it keeps my interest, I come back to the fact that this is something that I have seen on countless occasions benefiting people's lives when they had given up on everything else. Not all departments, not all programs have something set up in this area. We're really hoping to change that. One of the major goals and missions of societies and associations, and even just informal groups of people in the brain stimulation community, is we want to increase the accessibility, not only for patients, but also for trainees and providers. And right now we're working on, under lead of Sean Siddiqui, to create a brain stimulation subspecialty. People have all sorts of varied training backgrounds. I trained in an interventional psychiatry track that was created at MUSC. That was hugely beneficial for me, but not every place has that. And so, we want to get to the point where it's available to anyone that wants to get that training. And I am obviously quite biased, but I think that this is the most exciting field in medicine, not just within psychiatry or neurology. We also are really interested in bringing these together more. So this is not, we don't think of TMS as a psychiatric intervention or sub-specialization, but we think of it as a way to change the brain and to be able to therapeutically help with brain disorders. And this really seamlessly transitions across psychiatry and neurology. So that's something that we're hoping to really expand and improve the care of patients through cross-disciplinary care, and TMS is a perfect way to bridge those together across any specialist that treats the brain. So using EEG with TMS is, like e-field modeling, it's very intuitively attractive to think of seeing a brain signature and being able to give stimulation to modulate that signature. The dream would be to have closed loop stimulation, where we see what brain activity is happening, and then assuming that we can figure out, and that's the barrier, is that we don't know what that signal is yet, but we have the technology to respond to that and to change and match that signal. What we do have now is we have a few studies that have replicated showing some EEG-based signals. So with TMS evoked potentials and N100, one of the peaks that we see around 100 milliseconds after the pulse, that has replicated a couple times, showing a biomarker for depression, and individualizing the frequency to match someone's endogenous rhythm. That also has been replicated a couple of times, also in retrospective studies.